Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today I'm going to do the top 10 characters in Opbr, and after the Yamato's release, of course. Potentially there will be an update version after the anniversary, depending who's going to be the third anniversary EX character. Most likely going to be Kaido, so we'll see how powerful he is, but most of course he will be ridiculously good. Should be. Normally the anniversary characters are stronger, so right now Yamato is just like a bait for everyone to grab. And yeah, I'm still a little bit upset on failing to get Yamato, but I'll see what happens anyway. And over the next, within that 36 days before the third anniversary, hopefully I will get her before that. But if not, I'm not too concerned. I'm more interested in the third anniversary EX character. So the top 10 characters is currently up to date after Yamato's release. So let's see who's going to be the top 10 characters then. Number 10. Raid on Onigashima Monkey D. Luffy. Well, Luffy of course is still one of the strongest characters in the game. Right now, he still can handle the meta quite well. He will be able to take on like Roger, Oden, and EX Alkainu as well, as long as you play smart against EX Alkainu, trying to avoid his initial activation on his magma state and then just throw in your Gum Gum Hawk Gatling, and then once you get rid of his immune free hit, then he's going to be easy to pick on. But the only disadvantage is that he's a green element, so EX Alkainu can actually destroy him. Even with EX Yamato running around, Luffy still can do really well. All you need to do is just build up your defense buff, and Luffy can actually defend the treasure really well and take out a lot of characters. But of course, be careful with characters that can heal with HP damages, someone like Yamato, Sugar. So those characters, then if you're wary of that, play accordingly with Luffy's main ability and defend your treasure, play your role, then you'll be fine. Luffy is still really good. Number 9. Savior God Usopp, or the rat himself. Well, God Usopp, of course, still one of the best characters in the game. A lot of people still play it. The main selling point about this God Usopp is that he can revive twice. So recover 3% of HP 2 times when enough damage is taken from an enemy to KO the character. So you could just basically survive against pretty much any character. The only character that God Usopp right now will find really annoying is EX Alkainu, because once you've been hit by EX Alkainu's incineration, especially his skill 1, the Hound Bite, you pretty much finished. But God Usopp's still really annoying. Running around, if he hangs around the treasure and just play the coward style, he will last very long time, because his main style is hit and run and just try to take treasures from people. Then God Usopp is still one of the best runners in the game. Well, runner attacker style, he is good. He is still very good. Number 8. Raid on Onigashima Trafalgar Law. This Law is absolutely a brilliant attacker. I do love playing this attacker as well. He can easily destroy all the EX character, which no matter which one is it. EX Alkainu, Roger, Oden, Yamato, Shanks, Blackbeard, and Big Mom. Whichever it is, Law will be able to destroy them quite easily, as long you play according what he's great at is, which basically just block off your opponent from recovering HP, and his skill 2, which basically creates a room and starts slashing no matter where you are, which direction you're throwing your sword. You just have to make sure that try not to get hit too much, because Law is I would say not fragile, but he can be destroyed, of course, if you don't play smartly and strategically. But Law, I would say, don't worry. If you have him at this level, what I've got here, he can easily destroy any character. And he's still one of the best characters to use in the current meta. Number 7. Raid on Onigashima Usta's Kid. There's no need to introduce this kid. This kid is absolutely a brilliant defender. Out of all the 3 Onigashima units, this is my favorite one. And he's quite popular used in the current meta because he's an absolute counter to EX Alkainu and the other EX unit as well. Especially that he's very tanky, he can recover HP, and he can easily wear down your opponent. His main selling point, of course, is his Punk Iron Vortex, which creates a circular scraps just keep circling around him and just recover HP for it, because it does do 7% HP damage to your opponent. So regardless what happens, your opponent will just slowly wears out their HP away. And he is a knockback king as well, so he's a very good character. I can understand why everyone uses him, because he can destroy pretty much all of the EX units. So he's definitely one of the top 10 characters right now. Number 6. Roger Pirate's first mate, Sylvar's Rayleigh. Prime Rayleigh, I would say. Rayleigh is an absolutely brilliant runner. Right now, in the current meta, there's a lot of people use this character, especially if you are an experienced player, because if you can do your perfect dodges correctly, you will be able to destroy many characters. The only weakness he has is his captain, Roger, and sometimes Oden, depending how you fight them. But the most importantly, he is a great runner. He can capture treasure quite well, and he can destroy characters with his perfect dodge strikes and just knock back everybody. He is a very fun character to play, because if you can get his perfect dodge working, it's very rewarding and very satisfying. I rank him quite highly. For top 10 characters, he's not at the top 3, of course, but in the runner chart, he will be probably one of the top 3 runners. But right now, he is at rank 6, and I say he is absolutely brilliant, but only good for the experienced player. So if you are good experienced player, play him. He will be very good. Number 5. Don Quixote Pirates Captain Don Quixote Doflamingo, or Young Dolphy. Young Dolphy is absolutely a monster in the current meta. He will be able to destroy all of the characters as long as you just play his style correctly, hide behind your web shield, and just keep firing with your normal attacks, the quick multiple hits. Easily can wear down EX Arcainu's immune free hit and then destroy him. His main key thing is if you lower his HP more than 50% of his HP, he will destroy you quite easily, because he is a crit machine as well. With the right medals, he will just keep spamming his skill 1 and 2 quite quickly and just absolutely dominate you. You can't really take him out that easy. If it's a smart Dolphy player, he's going to be very hard to take out. For me, when I was using him, I can easily just win a lot of matches. So I'll say Dolphy is ranked quite high, but if you have him, great. Develop him. He is a great character to use right now. Number 4. Daimyo of Kuri, Kazuki Oden. Oden has slightly fallen off because of the new appearance of Yamato. Yamato's the update version of him. But in terms of like pure runner skill and agileness, Oden is still, I would say, ranked above Yamato. But overall, if you want to dominate a match and survive against the current strongest characters, Yamato will probably be the better runner to go for. But Oden is still really, really good. If you are after a good runner, running around, capture treasures, and especially at the last seconds with agileness and just take out your opponent, Oden is your guy. He has skills that can become invincible and then smack you away with knockbacks and destroy you, jumping off cross places. Oden, I'll say still really, really good. Green element, slightly a bit weak against EX Arcainu, but for the rest of the characters, he will absolutely dominate them. So yeah, Oden is still really, really good. Number 3, Kaido's son or daughter, Yamato, the new EX unit. Yamato have overtaken Oden's third place in the past. Due to that, she is technically the update version of Oden, but hits much harder. Including there's one extra trait that beats Oden is her capturing ability is while she's capturing, she will be left with 1 HP even someone KO her, and she can resist a stagger and being down. All that means even if you attack her from the outside the treasure area, or inside, obviously, you won't able to knock her off with your normal attacks or even a skill attack. The only way you can knock her off while she's capturing is a knockback attack, which half the character has it and some doesn't have it. So the character that you use doesn't have knockback attacks, you will have a problem trying to get her off the treasure. That's why in terms of the runner ability, Yamato beats Oden in terms of that. But for agileness, she's not really agile. She's not quick. She doesn't have much speed. She only has the power like Kaido to hit really, really hard. So in terms of like a attacker runner type of character, she is the one. And obviously, I don't have her, but she is really good. If you do have her, great. She is a good runner attacker type. Number 2, King of the Pirates, Goldie Roger. Obviously, Roger is still ridiculously good. He is in the second place in terms of the top 10 character. The only reason why is just EX Alkainu is just overly powerful. It can easily incinerate your HP all the way down so quick that Roger couldn't survive it. But of course, with great players that's experienced, knowing when to dodge EX Alkainu's initial activation of his magma state and then start slashing his immune free hit away, Roger still can destroy Alkainu quite easily. He's still a great one-shotter, especially because he can spam his skill 1, Kamusari, which most people have a nightmare hearing that. But for the right metal set like I'm using here, to keep spamming it, you just build up your attack increase, well, damage increase. You can easily just one-tap anybody, that's including EX Alkainu. That's why Roger still remain really, really powerful. Number 1, Navy HQ Fleet Admiral Alkainu Sakasuki, or EX Alkainu. You know, he is ridiculously strong. Magma state, immune free hit, and throwing his fist, his magma lava fist towards people in the mid-range or nearly long range, can reach many people. While incinerating, he gets attack buffs up all the way up to extra 50%, and then he can pretty much just one-shot you anytime he likes. This guy is just really, really powerful, especially also when he does his perfect dodge. He will leave a magma pit, and then if you land on it, you're just going to get burnt or incinerated and just wear your HP down quite quick. He can defeat any characters pretty much easily. But of course, don't fight blindly with him. You still need to be wary because there is a few characters out there can counter him. So just play according to his ability, and then you will be always dominating matches.